Hello again, it's the end of June, halfway through the year. Scary, isn't it? So this is the wrap up for the second half of the month. And second half of the month I read 5 books. So I started off with a thriller, a new one by Erin that comes out in September, The Skeleton Key, and that was really good. It takes as the idea of it, I think her springboard was the book by Kit Williams, Masquerade, going back, which is a book I remember from 80s, I think it was, where the whole book was like a huge puzzle to find a piece of treasure. And in this book, the author has scattered parts of a skeleton, a golden skeleton, around the country, and his book is a series of puzzles to find all the pieces of the bones to complete the skeleton. And we go to the 50th anniversary of the book. We're in present day 50th anniversary of the book, and he's going to reveal where the last piece was, because there was one piece that was never found, and relaunch the whole thing for the digital age. But of course, as with all thrillers, there's murder, there's puzzles, there's almost dysfunctional families. A super thriller comes out in September. Then I went and looked at one of the Goldsmith Prizes past winners, and this was Solar Bones by McCormack, and it was the winner in 2016. And this is a long stream of consciousness. The whole book is one sentence, and you are with this guy for an hour. The book takes space over an hour as he's reflecting, reminiscing, thinking, and as we all do, as I do on these videos, you start something and then you go off on tangents, and that's what he does. And there is a twist, but you get to know this man. You are sitting listening to him, and he's never boring. That's another one that I liked. Then I went to another arc that I got from NetGalley, and this again comes out in September, and it's At the Breakfast Table by Defne Suman. And this is set in Turkey, and you've got 4 perspectives. You got Sadiq, Nur, Selina and Burak, and the story is told through their perspectives, and each chapter, each perspective sort of follows on. So it's them taking the next part of the story, but you've got flashbacks as well, as different people are remembering different things. And it is on it's set on a birthday celebration. An acclaimed artist, Shirin Saka, it's her 100th birthday, so the family are gathering to celebrate her birthday, and Burak is a journalist and he's coming to interview her, but he's known the family for a long time anyway. And you have got secrets, because there is a secret in Shirin Saka's past, and her grandson feels that there is a curse on the family, and he's got to uncover this secret. So that is that one, and the reveal, it doesn't disappoint, and it's done in a fantastic way, really is. Then I went back to the Goldsmiths Prize past winners list, and I picked up the book that won in 2017, and it's Happy by Nicola Barker. And it's a dystopian future where everybody is happy. They are ruled by the young, a sort of a collective called the young, and anger, hate, war, everything has been removed. Everybody is happy, content. They are trained to turn away from anything that is not good. And it's almost social media, Fitbits, with bells on, because everything is monitored, and any slight thought that is against the norm shows up on the graph as a different colour, a pink or a purple. And the graph of your thoughts is known to everyone. Everyone can see what colour your graph is, whether you are having bad thoughts, whether your graph is turning purple. You are monitored the whole time. And our main character, Mirror A, her graph is beginning to have slight anomalies because she heard some music that started her thoughts going off in places where they shouldn't be. They even gave her surgery to try and stop her thoughts. It's a book that is visually, there are so many fonts in there, and text gets coloured the same way that Mirror A's thoughts get coloured, texts get coloured. And it's a very visual book to read as well. And it's a book that will read a second, maybe third reading to get everything in. And the final book I read for this month was, again, another arc that comes out in September, and it's Ithaca by Clare North. And it's the first of a trilogy. It's the story, The Songs of Penelope, book 1. And we're back in the era of Greek heroes. We're with Penelope on Ithaca, waiting for Odysseus to come home. And her island has been invaded with all these suitors wanting her hand. And what I loved about this one, and I know from looking at people's comments about it, a lot didn't like it, it is told from the perspective of Hera, the Queen of the Gods. So it is her telling the story, and you have the goddess's perspective on things. And I thought it was a super book, and that comes out in September as well. So those are my 5 books of the month. I've got to pick up one of the month, haven't I? One of the half year, and my book of the half year. No, it's not half year, is it? Oh, what are you thinking of? The book of the half month would have to be Ithaca. But looking at the books of the month, all of the books I read over the month, and there were 1, 2, 3, 4, there are 11 books that I read this month, I am going to have to go with, oh, what did I read this month? What shall I choose? I'm going to have to go with, I think, oh, it's hard, it's hard. I think I'm still going to go with Ithaca. I didn't have any 5 stars this month, but Ithaca was so close. There was just one little thing that stopped it being a 5-star. So Ithaca is my book of the month for June. So we'll see what July throws up. The Booker Long List prize, the Booker Long List is announced in July, so I'm hoping to start ticking some of those off. Hopefully the library will have them in. So happy reading, take care, bye.